to be great, you got to do great things. I mean, to be good, that means you're doing good things. That means to be bad or messed up, that means you're doing messed things. See, whatever you want to be, you got to do. See, a lot of people want, you know what I'm saying, I want a special life. Well, you got to do some special things. I want a special life. I got to do special things. I want a glorious life. Well, you got to do some glorious things. See, you're connected. That is your right. You're connected to whatever it is that you do. Whatever you are doing, that's what you're being. Come on, somebody gonna get at the second. See, a lot of us have this mentality, and I'm gonna show you that it's the right mentality, but some of us have the mentality that we just want to be great. Now, there's nothing necessarily wrong with being great. It's just wanting to be special, or wanting to be great, or wanting to be the best in the world. But to be that, you have to do some things. Come on. I'm not sitting there judging. You know I like Wayne. Wayne said that. Who am I to judge? I'm not essing or crapping roses. We are in the same picture, but we just a different pose. Just taking different poses. That's all. I'm just over here. I'm just taking a pose. See, we all in the same thing. See, the greats in the same pose. You know what I mean? They in the same world. They're in the same picture as us, but they just a different pose. Why are they doing different poses? Because they did some things. Why his pose is special? He did some special things to be who it is. We on the same picture. It's just a different pose, because this person did some things to be what it is. See, what I'm saying is biblical. Let me bring it back to you. See. We all know the book of Genesis. We know that God created the earth, and he created the animals. He created a garden. Then he said, "Let me make man in my image and my likeness," and make him. He breathed in him and he made me. So when man first came, the first mentality of man, see, God had already set the provision in the garden. See, everything was provided for. So when he first came, he was allowed to just be everything. He wanted some water. The water was there. He wanted a fruit. Fruit was there. He wanted whatever it was there. He didn't have no clothes. He was just in that mud, just out there. The first creation of man, what you were born from, what everybody on this earth came from, had the mentality, because he was just being. He was a human being. Come on, somebody gonna catch that. He was just being. He was allowed to just be there. Just be. You understand that? Now, I'm not for the bash woman at all. This is not to be said, but I'm not talking about women, but how did Eve come? See, God said, check it out, man. God said, it's not good for man to be alone. He said that. So at that time, what he did? He made Eve. So what? God, Adam and Eve just in there just being. They being. Then what happened? Somehow, some way, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I'm not finna get it on it, but somehow Adam took his eyes off his woman. He wasn't there, or she took his eyes off him. I don't know. My ex would tell me that, you 45, you old, you should know everything. Nah, I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that old. Adam was about a couple of thousands, millions, thousands of years old. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know what happened, but somehow the scripture says that she was away talking to a snake. See, she was away getting instruction from the snake. See, her man already told her the plan of what it is, how we gonna do, how we gonna roll. Because baby, we ain't here just being. We good now. We being. We provided. We had everything we needed here. But then the snake got into her. Is that everything that he said you can't eat that? You got all them other ones. That's dill pickles and hot flaming house over there. You don't want them flamers with the dill pickles? You don't want that? Huh? So then she came back and brought something else back to Adam. Somebody gonna catch it. And when it came back to Adam, Adam followed the instructions of the snake that got into the man, and what happened? God kicked him out the garden. Now, when God kicked him out the garden, he told him that because you did that, Adam, you don't have to work. You got to work, you got to work, you got to work to get to the hooves off your feet out. But I'm not going to stop you from being. You can still have everything in this garden. You can still have the milk, the honey, the flow, and the money, the everything you want. But you got to work now. You got to work now. See, now, ladies and gentlemen, this is not talking about nothing else about no Adam or no Eve. I'm trying to get you back to the work. You got to get up. 4 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Now I got to work now. I got to work now. I got to work. See, yeah, I don't know what happened. She got yeah, you may sound she's a woman, but she got to work. You can get what you got. You know, everybody that got what they got today, to be the being, they have to work for. So I'm trying to tell you here, ladies and gentlemen, today, it's time for you to get up. Get up in the morning. Outwork everybody. And you can still get back to the place in which God had already set you to be, because you already are a living human being, whoever you are. But to get to where you're going to have to work. And I might not like this next part. Because God, let me slow it down so y'all can get it. I don't want to read this part. See, Adam was in the garden first. Second, really, because the garden was already provided. The provision had already been made. Then Adam was there in the provision. Then after the provision was set forth, then God set them Eve. See, the problem with a lot of us is we're trying to be a being, then try to get the woman. But the problem is because of the fall of man, we got to do the work first. Then get the provision for the woman. See, you ain't ready. You don't want to hear that. I had to tell myself. She wasn't ready for no woman, anybody right now, because you haven't done the work because of the fall of man to be able to begin to work. Well, let me slow it down. See, to be, you have to do. You can't be unless you do. And if you don't be, it's because you didn't do. You understand? We're trying to start and move. You're trying to be in a relationship. You're trying to have a woman, any kind of woman, and you haven't got to the level, or it's the same systematic how he already told you it is. First of all, I get the provision. Then I say, that's the problem. But you have to work. I'm here to tell everybody here today, work. It's time to get up. It's time for you to stop being so lazy and begin to take your right as a man, who God called you to be. It's time. There's 3 things to do. Let's get it ready. We have to what? Control, alt, delete. A lot of people want to confuse. Control, alt, delete. What that mean? What that do? Now let's take it home to yourself. You have to control your mind. Alter the distracted direction you're going. Outwork everybody. That's what that means. What you trying to do? Meet me at 4 o'clock. We're going to get it done. Every morning. 7 days a week. Because once we get to that level, we begin to be able to be, then we'll get to that level. We got to keep that snake away.